Okay, so this evening I'm just going to show you real quick how to do a mobile video or a Instagram reel, reel for Facebook, TikTok, anywhere that you want to promote a video using Canva. Now, I mean, I've even seen some people who created the videos and sent them in their email. Um, so creativity helps a lot. So if you should already have a Canva account, if you don't, you're going to go to canva.com and register for a free account. There is an upgraded version that'll cost you $12.99 per month, and it's worth every penny that they charge to do so. So the first thing you're going to do is once you log into your account, there's a couple different ways you can search for what you want to do. You can either click up here at the top on any of these icons. You can click on social media, or you can type in mobile video. You can put in Instagram reel. You could put in TikTok reel, whatever, and search the templates if you want to use their templates. So I always find it easier just to click on the social media. That's just me. First thing, you're going to come up with your different versions for different applications. So you have your Instagram, your Facebook, your WhatsApp. You can make covers for your YouTube videos, all that stuff. So I'm going to click on Instagram story because it is basically the same size as any mobile video or reel, TikTok video. They're formatted for a phone. So I'm going to go ahead and just click on the Instagram story. Maybe or not. So this one I said to create a blank one. And the only reason I did that is because I was going to show you how you can create your own without using a template. And because the templates are very simple to use, I can run through those real quick as well. If you want to use the templates, all you do would go into design or elements, templates, and then you're going to type in what you want to make your video with. So we're going to um, say we want to do a beach vacation to Jamaica. So we're just going to type in Jamaica. And then we can pick any of the templates that we have here. You can make it just a very basic, boring thing or not. You can make it just a regular old video. It doesn't really matter a whole lot on which one of these templates you choose, if you choose any of them. You can also go to elements and you're going to scroll down to videos. And then we're going to say Jamaica. Mobile video. So then this is gonna pull up all of the videos that have to do with Jamaica. The tall, skinny ones are the ones that are made for our purpose. If you have video of your own that you want to upload, you would just go over here to the uploads on the left-hand side, click on that, and then choose the file off of your laptop or your phone. And then it would upload into your uploads. Let me show you that real quick. So we're going to upload a file. I don't even know what I got on here, y'all. Okay, so we'll just click on this one and we're going to hit open. And it's going to pull that video off of my laptop. And now I can use it at any point in time. And it'll always be here until I delete it. So if you can have pictures and videos from, 10 years ago, and you can scroll all the way through them, it's going to take you a minute to find them. You can scroll through all of your stuff and find that particular video you're looking for. So that's how you upload a file. And then you would just drag it and drop it over here, um, or whatever you wanted to do with it. So back to the elements. We're going to go back over here. We have our Jamaica mobile videos. So we can choose any of these that are the skinny, narrow ones. You can use the ones that are wider. It's just it's going to chop off a lot of the video. It's not going to be a full video unless you shrink it down and then put a background behind it, which gets a little complicated. But so you want to invite people to Jamaica. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring this over here. So now we have our first page. And then we're going to add a page. If we had an actual, if we were going to use this background as our background for our whole video, you could just duplicate the page, but it kind of defeats the purpose when you're making a video because you want different pictures. So you're going to go ahead and hit this add page. And then you're going to go over here and you're going to scroll through and see what other videos you like. If you hover over the video, it'll show it what it does for like 3 seconds, I think. So that's just water. This is like drone footage. People driving down a car down the street. So you want to invite people to, oops, let me get that back over here and start again. Drag and drop. That's all you have to do. So now you got the seashells. So then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add another page. If we didn't want this page, after all, we decided we just wanted one page or one picture video, you can delete it by clicking on the delete the page. We're just going to add us another one. And then we're going to bring that one over. There's some bees buzzing around some flowers. Add us another page. You got us a squirrel. Add another page. Let's see, what do we want? And so we have 5 pages. Now, with your Instagram and your YouTube or not YouTube, but your Instagram, your TikTok, your Reels, you want them to be about 30 seconds to a minute max. So you always want to keep that in mind when you're picking pictures, how many you wanted in there. You might have to cut it down a little bit so that it fits within that time slot. So we have 5 pages. And this right here tells us that our video is 1 minute, 25 seconds. So when we get into adjusting the video, we will change the timing between, excuse me, when it shifts over to the next. So we've found our pictures that we want. So we're going to go down here where it says show pages. Oops. So for our basic video is done. If you want to add music to it, you're going to click on this elements again. You're going to scroll on over to audio and you're going to hit see all. And we're going to say reggae. So then you can click on the picture itself and listen to a little bit of it. That's not what something we want. So you just kind of have to go through. Okay, we are not having very good luck. Okay, we're gonna do something different. We're gonna go island party music. That might help. Okay, we're just gonna choose this one because I can't get it to play right. So, um, but you can go through. That's how you're gonna figure out which music you want to add to it. So, we're going to go ahead and just drag it and drop it right underneath. We're going to extend this out a little bit. This says it'll play for a minute. It shows you a minute right here at the bottom. So it's a minute worth of music. So like I said, we want to cut these down. So right now they're set. What we're going to do is we're going to just kind of click on these. And so we're going to add it. First, we're going to add a transition. Sorry. And you can either have it transition from screen to screen or from picture to picture. You can either have it dissolve away, like it just showed in the middle of the screen. You can have it slide in. You can have it circle. You can have it color swipe it, line wipe it, stack it on top of the other one, have it slow motion, have it match and move it, or you can set it in there sideways. So with ours, I guess I'm just gonna do like the circle wipe. We'll click on that. And we want to apply it between all the pages. That way we only have to do it once. So now is applied to all of our pages. We're going to have this on every or every different piece of the video. So then we're going to want to go in here. We're going to want to change our playback. The speed is at 1, play on repeat. If you wanted to make it just play over and over and over again, like you were going to use it like on the background of like a website or something like that, it would just keep looping. You would turn this on and it'd go to the end and then it would start again at the beginning. So you can use that like that. If you wanted to add another page, you could add another page. If you decide you wanted to write something on one of these pages, you could go here, click on that, and you can click on text. And we're going to move this up just a hair. I'm just picking random stuff. So we could say, enjoy, oops, Jamaica. Make our box a little bit bigger so it's all on one line. We change the colors to anything we want by highlighting. Click it on the text color box and then pick in a color. Let's go with, I don't know. Condor likes orange. Let's do orange. So this specific text, the font is Gladiola, and it's basically like a neon background that outlines the wording in whatever color you choose. So we can write that anywhere. If we wanted to write, book now with me, you can, whatever you want. If you want to write any wordings on your pictures as the video is playing, if you wanted to add a QR code, you could go into an upload if you had it uploaded and just drag and drop it somewhere on that video. Which is kind of handy. And once you have your pages figured out, and then you can go back by clicking on this show pages arrow at the bottom. So here we are. We want to shrink. If you want to change, that's another thing. If you want to change the positions, like you wanted this ocean here, drag and drop, just like that. You can also separate them. If you wanted to add another picture here, you could just hit the plus button and then bring a picture in and then place it in front of, and it would do that. Let's see what else. With that, we lost our transition, so we put that in there. Circle wipe. Okay. We're going to shrink down our time to like 2. Okay, that's a little crazy. But you see that that's what it's looking like. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to transitions in there. And we're going to go ahead and just play this to see how it start. Oops, go back over here. 1 second. Sorry, y'all. I want to bring it back here to the very beginning. There we go. I'm trying to figure out why I cannot change. Let's see how that works. Sorry, y'all.
I have to be Shelby's first client on Friday after your appointment.
Trying to get these to shrink up a little bit because we don't want to make our video longer. So all you do is just move these right here, shrink them down. You want to have them, I usually say about 3.5 or so seconds per picture is good. Sometimes you want to go a little bit longer, sometimes a little shorter. Like this. About 3.5, 3.5. Shrink it up. So that they're all about the same. They don't have to be right on unless you're trying to make a specific exact length. So we shrunk these up a little bit. We'll see how that looks. So that is your video that you just created with random pictures. Added your music. So once you're satisfied, obviously if I was doing it, I would be picking a whole different sound, but um that's just me. So once you have it the way you want it with the music you want, and the length that you want, because as you can see now, it's 15 seconds. If we wanted to, we could expand these back out to like 5 seconds if you wanted to get that full 30-second video going. Do like 20. Now we're at 20. We could go and make these 6-second pictures. Sometimes I think that's too long. So in this scenario, myself personally, I would add more than just 5 pictures. I'd probably throw in like 7, 8, or 9 pictures and keep them all at like the 3-second mark, just so I can have, more information getting out of there. But once you have it the way you want it, you're going to click on share, because this way you are going to be able to, if you have your accounts set up that are attached to Canva, you can link it to Facebook and to Instagram. So you can either automatically share it to Instagram. This you're gonna have to scan the QR code, I believe. Oh no, you have to schedule it, and then it'll automatically post it for you. You can make it one of your brand templates if you like. You can have it go to your Facebook page, like your business page. And of course, it's not going to let me because I changed my password and I can't read it now. So you're going to hit share. I always usually hit anyway, download, and I download it to my hard drive. So your settings for this, you want to make sure if you want it in video mode, which you do, you're going to hit MP4, make sure it's an MP4 video because there's other things that you can save it as. You want all of your pages included. Why you would want to download your pages as a separate file, I'm not 100% sure unless you were going to try to like download each one separately and then upload them into a whole different video creation program. That's the only thing I could think that you'd possibly want them separate. So you want to make sure this box is not checked. And then you're going to download. Once you download it, and my internet is slow tonight. I apologize. We're going to just save it there so I know where it's at. Okay. Now that it's downloaded, you know where the file is. Then you can just go to your download file, find that video, and then you're just going to upload it into your Instagram or into your Facebook as a reel. So if you want to check one more time how it looks before you go and start plastering it everywhere, you just click on it. And there's your video. So then you, like I said, you would just take that and take it over into whatever social media place that you wanted to download it, or you could send it to another person, send it through Messenger, whatever you're going to do with it, you're going to do that from your social account. Make sense?
I have a question.
Any questions?
It's Celine. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. I hear you.
I have my phone on speaker. So my question is, I really needed this. Thank you, Brenda, because I was trying to do this the other day and I just deleted it and I gave up. So this was right on point. So my question is, when I seen you put that music down there, and it's that like lavender bar, how do you make sure that the music is going to be for the whole video? Or does it do
Okay.
that automatically?
So you're gonna have to find a an audio file that's as long as your video is. So like a lot of them, most of them are like minutes. They only go for like a length of a minute. So if you want them longer, that's why I always say I always try to keep them less than a minute because that's what most of the music is. Um, you can always download, excuse me, you can always download just the video with no sound, which is what I do sometimes, is I will just download the video first by itself, and then I'll add music into it if I'm gonna put it straight onto Facebook. If I'm gonna use it on Instagram or TikTok, I will just I will download it all by itself, so there's no music, and then when I upload it into TikTok or Instagram, then I choose their music.
What was you
And then
saying?
you'll just have to make sure that the timestamp for the music is as long as your video is. It's the only way you can do it
Another
that I
question.
have
You know,
found so far. I know there's got to be a way that you can make the audio keep going for, 3 minutes if you had a 3-minute video, but I have not figured that part out yet. And I do apologize, but I will figure it out and I will let you know how to do that.
great. So my next question is those circles that you put in the
That's why I
middle.
always try to say stay at least between 30 and 30 seconds and a minute is about the optimal time anyway, because unless it's really something super engaging, something super interesting, people are going to stop watching it after about 30 seconds anyway. I
Yeah, I
mean,
do
if
that.
it doesn't interest me, I'm scrolling to the next one. So, and you don't want to
Okay.
make a huge long video that, nobody's going to watch because that defeats the whole purpose. But you could make several smaller ones and make like a
Okay.
part 1, a part 2, and a part 3.
Okay, got you. So what is the purpose of having those circles in the middle? Excuse me. Those circles in the
What is
middle that
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
what is the purpose of having those circles in the middle?
That's our transition. So that's where it goes from this page. Come on.
So if you didn't have the transition, would it still go from page to page or not?
Let me try I'm going to duplicate that track just because it's irritating. Okay, so I'm sorry. What was the question?
I said if you didn't have if you didn't have the transition circles there, would it still go from page to page like your video? Would it still
Yeah. Yeah, it still goes. It'll still go from page to page. It's just something a little extra. You don't have to put the transitions in at all if you don't want to. It'll just go from one picture to the next picture to the next picture. I just think it's kind
I,
of cool sometimes to add in a transition so that, it could catches their eye or something. But it's
oh,
not
I like
required at all.
It's more of a blend with the transition. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
okay.
So that they're not just like so it doesn't really
Chopping.
look like just random pictures put together, if that makes
Right.
any sense.
Oh, okay. This was great. I really well, I really not to go play with my Canva. I do have Canva Pro. So I gotta play with it sometime. But this was great. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Anyone else have any questions?
I don't have
Thanks
any
for
questions
excellent
for you,
training.
but thank you so much for the training. I think it's one of those things where we have to get in there and play with it. Well, for me, I'll say I am a hands-on learner, so I get in and try it, and then I figure out what I can do, or come to the realization that there's something that I missed in the step. So I have to play with it a little bit.
And that's with most everybody, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
When you are learning something new. And with the glorious thing about